What's happening, responsible day traders? Lindsay Duff here. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about today's market. I took one trade. I marked one that I didn't take. There was definitely a move to the upside. Things have changed just a little bit from the big push that we had down. I know everybody's expecting this market to continue down because it just keeps making new and new highs, and it will eventually go down. So guys, I did get up a little bit early today. I'll talk about it some in the video. I woke up at 4:30 this morning to give a friend a ride to the airport. It's kind of our thing, a bit of time we get to spend together. So I was very, very tired, and I decided it was better to take a nap than to take some bad trades. So I slept in a little bit, came back, went back to sleep after I got my kiddo off to school, and went back to sleep for a little bit. I did end up entering into a trade right here. So what happened was I had missed this entire move. Probably was sitting down at the market a couple of bars before I entered, right about here, because there were definitely some signals to take the trade. Now, how far it was going to go was kind of questionable, which is why I didn't let this run too far, which was perfect. I ran up to the top right here, boom, done, get out, right? Or actually, I think it was right in here, but we'll look at it in just a moment. So it's just time to get out whenever it makes that huge move. Yeah, it's right in here. So it pushed up, and yes, we got out right before this happened, and it pulled back. And we talked about in the video where it could pull back to. This was my first target. Here was my second, which I moved along with the day as I was looking at it a little bit later. So it did come down and hit those areas and just push right off of them. By the time this was happening, my dad had called, and he's hi Dad, thank you for watching my videos, because I know you do. My dad had called, and he is having a nuclear stress test tomorrow, which I'm going to drive him to, so I won't be around, and would really love your good thoughts on all of that. So I wasn't here for any of this. I mean, I did, well, that's not completely true. I did sit down in this area, but oh my Lord, look how ugly it is. And it's just like going above and below areas like right here, which tells us that we have a real weak moves in both directions. It's just kind of indecisive. But it did give some nice strong signals that it was going to push up at this point. But by that point, right in here, you can see that there are signals that tell us it's going to go up. But by that point, it's the end of the day, and there's no reason to take trades there. So really just watching it at that point more than anything. So, and let's just look at this one little trade here that I squeaked out. You can see it pulls back. It does give us some nice retracement divergence on more than one chart. And there were really good reasons to consider this still going up. We had things that were happening on our bigger charts that said it wasn't ready to completely go down yet. So there are lots of people asking me, when is this market going to go down? Where do I think it's going to be in 5 years? Guys, I got no clue. All I know is what's happening right now, and I pay attention to that. Does that mean sometimes I get out before a giant move to the upside? Yeah, it does. But does that mean that I consistently make my points every day, and then I just wait for tomorrow for what's going to happen during that day? That's what that means too. So whenever it gave my signals that it was going to, there was no longer pulling up here, I took my first exit. It pulled back, which gave me a great place to move my risk and let this run just a little bit longer. Whenever it pulls back here, I went ahead and exited. Did it give me another opportunity to exit with a few more ticks? Yeah, but let me just tell you right now, had I taken this exit, I promise you I would have gotten out at a worse spot than right here, because it just smoked to the downside. So it already gave me the reasons to exit. I went ahead and took it, and then just let it roll the rest of it. But guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you have questions, let me know, and can't wait to see you guys on the profitable side. It's time for a new day. Happy Monday. Oh, I'm not quite awake yet. I had to get up super early and give a friend a ride to the airport. So now it's time to get my day kicked off. I'm really anticipating a push up here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to let this wait too long. I don't want to wait for extra confirmation because if I do, I could push it off way too high. Now, could this still push down? Absolutely it could. But it does have a little bit of sign of a push to the upside. And let's just talk about the fact that we made some new highs this morning. Right up in here. Once we exceeded this point right here, all new highs. There's a lot of strength still down on the 4181, so this could push down further. Just looking at the signs that it's given me so far. Yeah, I just want to give you an overview. Boom. Way up there. Ooh. I'm going to take this first one, even though I do believe it's still going to go up. I'm a little tired today, and I can see reasons for this to pull back. Just looking at how this behavior was before at this area and seeing what's happening with my higher tick charts. So here it would have been hitting my first target about now. Right at this little spot, probably would have taken me out with that. But it is definitely here at my first target. Watching the way this is behaving here. Not getting the kind of follow through you would like. I say not getting the kind of follow through you would like, but I'm strictly looking at the 233 for that, and that's not the market, or that's not the chart that really shows you when this is going to follow through. I am going to move this up just a bit since we have done nothing but create new highs this morning. It doesn't mean it's going to go up there. It doesn't mean that it's going to go up there this moment. At this right here, up to this big strong push down. Weak movement up. I think I'm good with taking this exit here. I'd love to see it pull right back into this area and push back up. I have a very sleepy brain today, and it's showing signals of a slowdown. Starting to give us some good pushback signals, but to where? Maybe a circle around here so we can kind of keep this area in sight. It might even be right here. This is our first area here. Next one is down here. Looks like that first spot may be the place. I was leaving a message for somebody, and that's the way the book it goes. And gave some great signals that it was pushing up right here. I don't know that I would have caught that though. Maybe right here. And even that, I think I would have felt a little late on the move. All right, and that's the high we would have been thinking about when we get up there. So we may be creating a little bit of a wedge here. You can see. back to pop up a little bit more. This would be it. I'm just going to mark an arrow on there. Back into here. Even up here. But it's getting tighter and tighter in that little wedge. We need to see this break free, which it looks like it made to the upside here. Yeah, it's just too tight in this area to even trade. It did pull back and touch this one and push up, but there was no way for me to really get into that one. Maybe right in here, but no. This little wedge is just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Man, when reaching new highs, it's a little bit more difficult. It did show that it wasn't going to continue quite a few times already this morning. Still feel like we're in the right place, but we got to see something happen here. Still not meeting the requirements that I need. There's something specific I want to see happening in the MACDs, which it started to look like it was trying to do. Definitely not now. And that's the thing. That's why being patient and waiting is important. Because you can see right there, it was giving me a little bit of the signal and boom, crashed down hard. So what it does is it almost like pulls you into getting in, even though there's still a lot of signals that this is not going up at this exact moment. Definitely have your mind set in that process. That would have been definitely enough to stop me out. This may be the spot where it goes up. I think I may be done for the day with my 3 points. Okay, had a call I had to take. Dad is getting a nuclear stress test tomorrow, which I'll be taking him to, so I won't be around for trading. It has finally given a beautiful pullback right back into the area. This one I have a little bit more faith in than these last few, just by the way it looks on the 1597. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to go down from here. It can still, go up from here. It can still just pop down. I think I'm done for the day. Wow, there it goes. The area. Let's see here. So it was the one trade, 3 points. The first exit was a 1.25. Second exit was 1.75. So I wish us luck with my dad's nuclear stress test tomorrow. I'm going to leave this up here. See if we... I was not prepared to stay in this whole time. Let's see something. Yeah, it would have definitely come back and hit my stop and then gone up had I just stayed in this the whole time. That's all she wrote, folks. So, I hope everybody has a lovely day and get you on the profitable side.